These are City of Angels. The most consistently dominant stretch has yet to translate into a World Series most dangerous lineup in baseball and moves them to the top of a very short list of Dodgers know they will be judged on what happens. Starts now.
It's time for Dodger baseball once again as the boys of summer in Los Angeles open the 2020 campaign at Dodger Stadium against their rivals from the north, the San Francisco Giants. Dodger fans have plenty of reasons to believe that this could be their year, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Matt, a fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win, and an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. Dodgers skipper Dave Roberts knows the time is now in Chavez Ravine. There's lots to be excited about, with reigning MVP Cody Bellinger leading a potent lineup that was among baseball's best. On the pitching side, breakout righty Walker Buehler and longtime ace Clayton Kershaw lead the way. But after 7 straight postseason exits and a World Series drought that dates back to 1988, the Dodgers could be feeling the heat to deliver a title to Los Angeles.
Thanks, Heidi. And on that note, let's get things underway. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate.
Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nope,
tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, number 33, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one, but they're up 1-0. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Up with it is Longoria. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Cueto's ready. First pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Crawford's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So striding in, Will Smith. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They still trail 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Muncy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Digging in to try it again, Mauricio Dubon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Taylor.
Oh, look at Longo. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Tony Gonsolin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. This is line to left. Slater is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, number 10. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top 2-1. Brandon Belt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For San Francisco, number 9, Brandon Belt.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Popped him up. Taylor over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Yastrzemski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Gonsolin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
For the Giants. Number 61, Luis Basabe.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. Turner's got it. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Luis Basabe stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 61, Luis
Arlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 97, Harlan Garcia.
Next up is Max Muncy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead. Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So here's Cody Bellinger. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jock Peterson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Three runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. In his career, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1, here's the pitch. Two outs here with a runner at third. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Buster Posey now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
On the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 33.
Now at the plate, number 33, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Afternoon baseball here on
And
the
now,
show.
your
Coming up, we've got a good matchup in
2020
store between
Seattle
the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a pitch
Ball one,
too
no
low.
strike.
It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. To short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. That's popped up. And this will land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes.
Out toward the gap. Gonzalez looks up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 4-0. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
So digging in now, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ozuna on the run. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's D. Gordon now as he rips it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's one down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Two gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 20.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Vogelback. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Digging in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Seager over at second. Vogelback on at first with 2 down. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chopped to third. Seager has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
80. 0-1's the count.
Pitch on the way. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped up, White in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
Won't get him. So two men are on with one man out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. First and second now, one man out. Strike two. Hit to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Two men on, two out, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And a throw behind the runner at third.
He's safe.
And he'll get back in safely. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Two left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing
Leading
in the
up for
right
the
fielder
Mariners,
Carlos Gonzalez.
The right fielder.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Evan White.
Now batting, Evan White. Here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Out. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready now, J.P. Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves lead it 4-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah. 0-2.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. And he fouls this one off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Johan Camargo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Mariners 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Seager, right field, and carrying well. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down here 5-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Of their hits, 7 of them have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. Now, hitting in pitchers' counts is pretty much never the recipe for success, but the fact that they've done such a great job of that today is pretty good proof that these guys are battling every trip to the plate.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And the pitch.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Down in order go the Braves. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Dan Vogelbach is next. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte's there. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Freeman's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, Evan White. He reached on a single in his first try.
White.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Mariners 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next for Atlanta.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, number 9.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Swing, and he pops him up. Swanson into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. Sent toward first. To second for 1. And he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 5 and the Mariners 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
0-1.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at 3rd.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no
he
strike.
could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball, 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez coming on. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Hey.
Six runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Called strike 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 6 and the Mariners 3. Stepping into the box, Kyle Lewis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-1 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Acuna giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Evan White. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.P. Crawford. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. set and the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In now, Johan Camargo. Snap throw from the catcher.
0-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. On the ground up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
The batter
took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller left side. And not in time as the run scores. And this ball's right past him at first base. And the second run will score as well.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, fouled off. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And that ends the inning.
Ladies
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Braves on top, 8-3. Last half of the 7th here, and up next is Speedy D. Gordon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Ready once again, Tom Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Pitch popped up. Camargo is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way.
Aye. Hey, 2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The left fielder, number
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1
2 out,
count.
nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lewis retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Mariners 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in the long ball threat, Daniel Vogelback.
Number 20.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Settling in now, Kyle Lewis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Stepping in, Evan White. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Acuna coming in. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Vogelback blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Grant Dayton.
So now to the plate, Malik Smith.
He swings and lines it to left.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 8 and the Mariners 5.
Leading off for the Braves.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Adam Duvall.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Ender Inciarte. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh and 1. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is going to be in time. And the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51, Will Smith.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Popped up. Camargo waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Next for Seattle, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back.
The
Change
catcher,
up
number
middle
2.
of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. So a 3-run shot to left center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
Chris Martin is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Chris Martin. Now batting, number 20.
In now, Daniel Vogelback. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ronald Acuna working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Chopped on the ground to first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albi.
Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Stepping up now, Evan White. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Into the box now, Malik Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Mariners go down quietly there. This remains an 8-all tie. '11th inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. And there's the first out to begin the 11th.
Up next for Atlanta, Darno.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker, and as there's stuff on the mound, look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Duvall. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yeah!
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Darren O'Day takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, J.P. Crawford, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Camargo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. This remains an 8-all tie. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gonzalez looks up, and they have taken the lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
High and deep to right center. Smith's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gordon is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Gonzalez, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 10-8. Striding in, Tom Murphy. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. big man will try to bunt his way aboard. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Atlanta Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Darren O'Day takes home the win. Marco Gonzalez gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mariners, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.